What up, y'all? Chargers Truther coming to you Friday, May 31st. Pretty much summertime. It's warm out. Good time of year. But there's not really much going on in the football world. Just in the middle of the off season, waiting for the preseason to start pretty much. We're post-draft. I haven't made a video in like 2.5 weeks or so just because, like I said, there's really not much going on. But here today, I'm just going to go over 5 reasons for optimism and 5 reasons for pessimism. Got to try and stay balanced. I know that we're super excited. This is like one of the most exciting seasons going into for Chargers fans, with Jim Harbaugh and all that. But yeah, I'm going to try and balance the good with the bad, try and keep an even keel or whatever the phrase is. So yeah, here I'm drinking a Modelo just because this is a nice beer. This is refreshing. It reminds me of summertime and good times in general. So cheers. So, okay, I'm going to start off with the optimism, 5 reasons for optimism. First one being Tom Telesco is gone. Oh my gosh, like 11 years of this guy. Finally, this guy has been pulling the wool over all of Chargers fans' eyes for 11 years, 0 division titles, freaking garbage general manager, even with 2 Hall of Fame quarterbacks, Phillip Rivers and Justin Herbert. No production, no nothing. Terrible roster builder, terrible leader, spineless dude. Freaking get this dude the hell out of here. I made this account to get this guy out of here. Finally, this guy is gone. We can all be so happy and so freaking positive about that. Tom Telesco, thank the Lord he is gone. That is the first one right there. Okay, second, of course, second reason for optimism, Jim Harbaugh is now the coach, and we got Joe Ortiz. And, we got Greg Roman, the offensive coordinator, and Greg Minter for the defensive coordinator. So pretty much we have nuked this front office. We nuked it, and we needed to. This guy, we have been such a loser franchise under Tom Telesco this whole 11 years. Like I said, we nuked it, and that's what we needed to do. You cannot let losers linger on this team. We need to get rid of all the losers. Take this, rip it out from the weeds. Rip it out from the freaking roots as far down as you can. Rip it out. We got Jim Harbaugh. This guy has been successful pretty much everywhere he's gone. He's been to the Super Bowl, very successful with the 49ers until his last season there. Greg Roman and all that. Just got to be happy for that. Finally, it seems like we've got some winners, dudes with winning experience that are going to be running this team. We got to be happy about that. Third reason for optimism, this one is obvious. We got Justin Herbert. This is one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever play the game. I know maybe you guys, people that are not Chargers fans want to hate on the guy because he hasn't been a winner or whatever like that. But this guy, you just use your eyes. You don't need to look at the stats. You don't need to look at all this freaking whatever. Just use your eyes. That's all I really do when I, judge players. Just use your eyes. Watch this guy play. It is undeniable. This is one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever play the game. Just been plagued. Unfortunately, had to play under Tom Telesco. Weak rosters, very little help, no run game, weak defense, weak all this crap. Tiny running back, Austin Eckler, great player, but which leads me to my next point. Fourth reason for optimism: we have invested in the run game, in the physicality. We let go of Austin Eckler. He's a great player, but he's not a running back one. Like I said, we got rid of Josh Kelly as well. We brought in Gus Edwards and J.K. Dobbins, 2 dudes that, are supposed to be good running backs. They come from the Ravens. They've had success. Just addressing this running back position after we lost Melvin Gordon, who was a great running back for us. He really was. Big, strong, physical. That's what you want in a running back. Going with Austin Eckler for like 4 or 5 years. Like, what the hell are we doing, dude? How can you have a 5'8" running back as your running back one? You need, I don't know, man. We need to address the running back position, address the offensive line, all that kind of stuff. Fifth reason for optimism, like I said, we're addressing the physicality areas. We drafted big old Joe Alt in the first round. Address this offensive line. We got Poona Ford at defensive tackle. This is a underrated signing, I believe. We need size. We need physicality in the trenches. We need to win in the trenches. I've been saying it since my very first video, since before I even made this account. You win in football by, first of all, run the ball, stop the run, own the trenches, be physical, be dominant. Don't worry about the pass so much. We have Herbert. It will be there. You need to just do the fundamentals. Step 1, own the line of scrimmage, run the ball, stop the run, hit hard. That's how you win football. It just is. It's not pretty. It's not exciting. There's not hours of conversation to be had of trying to be, let's not try and be cute. Let's not try and be geniuses and come up with all these new ways to succeed. It's like, no, bro. It's very simple, actually. Size, strength, physicality, hit the team in the mouth, dominate them, own the line of scrimmage, push them back. It's either they're going to push us back or we're going to push them back. Let's be the ones to push them back. That's how you win at football. It's very obvious. It's simple. It's straightforward. Just do the right things. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. That's how we win at football. And it seems like we're addressing that. We added linebackers. We added tight ends. We added running backs. Of course, we added some cornerbacks late in the draft and receivers very late in the draft. And, we got DJ Chark and all that. But, yeah, okay, fine. So those are my 5 reasons for optimism. Real quick again, Tom Telesco's gone, Harbaugh and this new front office and coaches. We have Justin Herbert. We addressed the running back position, and we addressed the positions of physicality in general. Become physical. That's how you win. Okay, reasons for pessimism. I don't know. We gotta temper it. We gotta balance the good with the bad. So let me take a sip real quick. Okay, guys, you might not like this. This is 5 reasons for pessimism. My first one is we're still the Chargers. Don't forget, like every single offseason of being a Chargers fan, we always get so overhyped. Oh, Super Bowl contenders. How many times have we heard that? Oh, this is our year. Freaking Kellen Moore is going to fix everything. Oh, we're getting Brandon Staley. He seems like a good coach. We got all these off-season hype. Like, we are always seem like the off-season champions, but it just it rarely seems to work out when the season starts. So we have to temper our expectations. We are still the Chargers. Of course we can be excited. Of course things seem like they're going in the right direction, but let's take a step back because we have to change our entire culture. It's not just change a few things. We have to change deep cultural belief in ourselves, confidence. Those things come with time, with winning, and physicality and dominance. We'll see. We have to see things to believe in them pretty much. We'll see it on the field. So let's, remember who we are, be a little humble, but let's still be excited for the season for sure. Second reason for pessimism, we're coming off a 5-12 season. That is freaking awful. We're coming off a horrific season. Horrific. With a Justin Herbert quarterback. So this team was garbage last season. We're coming off a garbage season. So if we were like 10+ win team, of course, we're going to expect to be, deep playoff contenders, Super Bowl contenders, but we're 5-12. We were picking at 5 overall. So a lot of work for this front office to do to turn this thing around. So let's temper it a little bit. We were 5-12. Let's see how quickly we can turn around this team. Third reason for pessimism, we lost some good players. We lost Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, Austin Eckler, and some other players too. But those 3 main dudes, these were some great players, really, in their own right. Of course, Keenan Allen, this guy is a Hall of Fame receiver. Gonna go down probably as the best Chargers receiver all time. Great dude. We loved Keenan Allen, fan favorite, Chargers legend. We lost him. Of course, we got to spread that salary cap a little bit thinner, but we definitely got weaker in the receiver game. Everything matters. I talk about size, physicality, and strength in the trenches, but receivers matter too. Everything matters. Everything, even the 53rd man on the roster matters. And, we lost these guys. These are very good players. Every time you lose good players, it's going to hurt the team. Just, it is what it is. So, yeah, that's my third reason for pessimism. Fourth reason for pessimism, we still have a lot of players from the Telesco era on the team. We got freaking JT Woods. We got the defensive tackle, Ogbanya, never done anything. We got Foster Sorrell. A lot of these depth players. We got Dean Leonard. I'm sure they're great athletes, they're professionals, but they have never done a single thing in the NFL for over all these years. We got Isaiah Spiller, guys that we want to give a fresh chance. Of course, they'll get a fresh chance to get a new, opportunity to prove themselves, the players that they hope to be, we hope for them to be. But these guys are still players that were drafted under Tom Telesco's horrific regime. So we're still, the Tom Telesco regime obviously is still lingering. So, yeah, there's that. And my fifth and final reason for pessimism is that we are still in the Chiefs division. The Chiefs, the dynasty, the best team in the NFL, the freaking back-to-back, almost triple back-to-back Super Bowl champion. This is one of the best teams in NFL history. Patrick Mahomes, the new GOAT or whatever. Obviously, he's not on Tom Brady's level yet, but this dude is just a freaking winner. How many times have we beat him? Once with Justin Herbert. These guys are just our big brothers, it seems like, and they're big brothers. Like, they whoop our ass pretty much. They demoralize us. So we really are gonna need Jim Harbaugh and all these people to change things for us, to give us confidence, to give the fans hope. Let's not keep living in their shadow. Let's see if we really can change and become winners ourselves. So there's that. To recap my pessimism, we're still the Chargers. We're coming off a 5-12 season. We lost great players like Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, and Austin Eckler. There's still a lot of Tom Telesco players on this team. Tom Telesco regime is still lingering. And fifth, we are still in the Chiefs division. These are 5 reasons for pessimism. So, again, overall, this is one of the most exciting off seasons for Chargers fans because we have a coach now that is a winner. He just won the championship for Michigan. This dude seems like he just wins wherever he goes. So hopefully he can do the same with the Chargers. Finally, save us. Please save us from our misery of being Chargers fans, being the laughing stock of the entire NFL forever, pretty much. Chargers are just one of the most snake-bitten teams in the NFL. Let's finally turn the page after years, decades, and forever of, close but no cigar or just straight garbage, So, again, all that aside, let's be excited, let's be happy, but let's be realistic. I'm not here to just push positivity, and of course it's going to make the fans feel good. Of course you guys want to feel good, and so do I, but, let's be realistic so that at the end of the season, if things don't go our way, like they usually don't, let's not just be wondering, well, I'm totally shocked. I have no idea why that happened. If you're realistic, you will understand, and you can have more realistic expectations. You can be more critical. Everyone outside of the Chargers knows what's going on. Let's not just be living in bliss and ignorant bliss or whatever it's called, and living in La La Land. Let's be realistic, and that's what I'm here for. And, if you guys just want all that positivity and all that, it's all good. Go to the mainstreamers. There's plenty of mainstreamers that are just going to talk your ears off about all this fun stuff and all that. But if you want the truth, you want to be real about this team, you come to me, the Chargers truther. I'm just another fan. But I've spent my young life, I've spent like 8-9 years playing football and like getting my bell rung, getting hit. I'm sure there's other people like me with experience, but again, we cannot overlook the size, the physicality, the trenches, the violence, the aggression. That's football. This is not no pillow fight. This is not no sleepover pajama party. This is football. This is brutal. This is damn near as close as you can get to war. This is people getting lifelong injuries, people shortening their lifespans on this game. This is real for these people. So let's not pretend like this is some game of Madden or this is like just some slumber party. Nah, bro, this stuff is intense. So yeah, I don't know. Cheers. Just gonna go over real quick some recent signings that I haven't really been able to speak upon. Signing outside linebacker Bud Dupree. Good. Great. Let's get some more dudes. I will always appreciate signing veterans with starting experience, with production. Bring that on. Anyone else with starting experience, production, come on board. Sign them up. Another one. We just signed offensive lineman Alex Leatherwood. This dude was a first-round pick for the Raiders. They say he was terrible. He was a bust. Seems that way. He's bounced around the league maybe a little bit. He went to the Bears, I believe. He's a big dude, though. He's from Alabama. Bring him on over. Fuck it, Get some more big dudes. If this guy doesn't make the roster, fine. At least he's, bringing some competition and can hopefully bring some depth and bring some starting experience. Good, good. So, I'm for signing players, bringing in players. If it's on a good deal, then great. If you got to spend a little bit of money, good. You don't. Inaction leads to failure. If you have inaction, you're complacent. You're not gonna change. You have to make changes to change. And that's one big problem with Tom Telesco. This fool never really did much. I don't know. Dude was a loser. So you got to make changes to change. And so to wrap this all up, I think we're all excited. We got seems like a good rookie class. We got a good offseason signing. We got a good coaches and management and head coach. Obviously, let's be excited, but let's be realistic. Let's let's see things to believe them first. That's all I got. Chargers Truth, I'm out. Thank you.